In IELTS reading, double multiple choice questions are often very confusing because of the wording that they use there. So at times you think answer is A but answer is B. Sometimes you think it is B, C but answer is C, D and all that. Okay. So this time I'm going to give you practical demonstration on IELTS reading module, academic reading module, and I'm going to tell you how to solve double multiple choice questions. There are 4 questions which we are going to solve. I'm going to tell you how to read the question and go to the passage and scan the right part of the passage, and then after that you have to read. Okay, so let's get started, and after this you're going to tell me out of 4 questions how many answers are correct, right? So we are going to start with part 2, and the title is Growth of Bike Sharing Schemes Around the World. Now, they will talk about the growth of bike sharing schemes around the world. Okay, bike sharing is when you share a bicycle, right? There are bikes on racks, and you can just swap your card and get a bike, and then you can return it. So, growth of bike sharing schemes around the world. How Dutch engineer Lud Schmilpenninck helped to devise urban bike sharing schemes. So, the whole passage is about bike sharing. And the bad news, you can see the passage is labeled A, B, C. Whenever the passage is labeled, there will be 2 type of questions. One is list of headings, and second is which paragraph contains the following information. And both question types are type B. Type B means questions and answers are not going to be in order. For true, false, for all other type of questions and answers are in order, but for which paragraph contains the following information, and for list of headings, they are not in order. Anyways, so I'm just highlighting it, but you don't need to, it's already clear, right? I'm just playing with it. Now we come to questions 14 to 18. Which paragraph contains the following information? I advise you never to start your passage with this question type. You will waste your time. So if you start from here, it will eat all your time. You are less familiar with the passage and you will not be able to do it. Okay, so we will do these questions towards the end. Second, questions 19 and 20, they are double multiple choice questions, right? Double multiple choice questions, but questions and answers are in order. So we have 4 double multiple choice questions. And finally, our friend, one word only. So where should we start from, huh? After this, it's a good idea to do multiple choice, and then finally we will do which paragraph contains the following information. They say here, which 2 of the following statements are made in the text about Amsterdam bike sharing scheme in 1999? Now we need to see, where do they talk about Amsterdam bike sharing scheme 1999? We go on and we see Amsterdam bike sharing scheme in 1999. 1999 is here. Amsterdam and 1999. Now, 2 things they mentioned about bike sharing scheme in Amsterdam 1999, right? Okay, so let's see what do they say about it. Here we are. We just read it from here. Times had changed, he recalls. People had become more environmentally conscious, and the Danish experiment had proved that bike sharing was a real possibility. A new Wittefitz plan was launched in 1999 in Amsterdam. Okay, so what happened? People had changed, people's behavior had changed, and all that stuff they have mentioned here, right? People had become more environmentally conscious. So people were more environmentally conscious and all that stuff. So now please tell me which option matches with that. People had become more environmentally conscious. It means people's attitude had changed about it. So people had become more environmentally conscious, means people's attitude had changed. So first correct answer is option D. It was made possible by a change in people's attitude. One answer is this. Now we go on and we see what is the other answer. However, riding a white bike was no longer free. It cost 1 guild, and Dutch bank, post bank, and design, and all that, locks and racks and all that. Okay, we do read on. The same thing continues. Theo Molinar, who was system designer for the project, worked alongside Schmelpning. And then he says, I remember when we were testing the bike racks, he announced that he had already designed better ones, but of course, we had to go through with ones we had. The system, however, was prone to vandalism and theft. After every weekend, there would always be a couple of bikes missing. Okay, people actually stole their bikes. Molinar says, I really have no idea what people did with them because they could instantly be recognized and all that. But the biggest blow came when Postbank decided to abolish the chip card because it wasn't profitable. Okay, so biggest blow came and the post bank decided to abolish the chip card. Now please match something with all these things which we have read so far. Yeah, biggest blow came when post bank decided to abolish. Post bank was a partner. Abolish means withdrew support. Okay, so withdrew support. They did not mention that it was initially opposed by government. No, not that. So second correct answer is option B. It failed when a partner in the scheme withdrew support. And the biggest blow came. Biggest blow means it failed when Postbank is partner, decided to abolish. Abolish means withdrew support. Okay, so second correct answer is B. Now we go on. Which two of the following statements are made in the text about Amsterdam today? Let me tell you, today usually comes at the end of the passage. So here we are, last paragraph. In Amsterdam today. It means two answers are here. And by the way, you may spend 2 minutes on this because you are searching for two answers. Okay. So in Amsterdam today, 38% of all trips are made by bike, and along with Copenhagen, it is regarded as one of the two most cycle-friendly capitals in the world. Most cycle-friendly capitals in the world. Match something with it from A to E. Most cycle-friendly capitals in the world. Please match something. A, B, C, D, E. Most cycle friendly capital means a city that has a reputation as a place that welcomes cyclists. All right, Fajr, correct answer is option E. All right, it's not B, it's E. Now, one answer we found, and we read on to look for the other one. Molinar believes this may be because everybody in Amsterdam already has a bike. Schmelpenink, however, cannot see that this changes Amsterdam's need for a bike sharing scheme. People who travel on the underground don't carry their bikes around. Okay, so people already have bike, but still they need the bikes. People who travel on the underground don't carry their bikes around, but often they need additional transport to reach their final destination. Okay, now please, let's see, match something with that. People already have bike, but they see bike sharing scheme. People who travel on the underground don't carry their bikes. So it means bike sharing scheme will benefit people who use public transport. Which option? Come on, everybody. Well done. That is option D for duck or donkey, huh? Duck is better. All right, correct answer is option D here, right? Again, I'm telling you, I'm recording the class. You can attend it again. You can pause it and everything, right? Welcome back. Okay, now please tell me, out of 4, how many answers are correct? 4 out of 4. Well done. Bravo. 3. Okay. 2. All right, that's fine. One is bad. Okay, try again. So guys, this is how you can deal with double multiple choice questions, and it's not difficult. I also teach IELTS online all over the world, and in campus in Lahore, Pakistan, we offer IELTS test booking service, we offer study visa consultancy, and we also have two wonderful books on IELTS. One is on IELTS speaking, second is on IELTS writing module. We have a software for computer delivered IELTS preparation. So if you want to get any information about all these services, just send us a message on WhatsApp and we'll give you all the details. Asad Yaqub wishes you best of luck with your IELTS reading practice. Take care. Allah Hafiz.